Alrighty. Let's let me quickly get some stuff prepped for Liza P before we start proper. Oh god, I think it reset my settings, my video settings for Liza P again. I'm gonna have to change it once it finishes compiling shaders. Ugh. I hate when it sometimes does that randomly. Okay, well, while we wait for that, we can maybe do the daily duo trigoral or something. Actually, let's do a feudal. Okay, quickly. Window capture, feudal. There we go. And let me hit this just so people know. Where's the properties? There we go. Download shaders recompile. There we go. All right. There we go. You know what? Let's Ash. Let's just start with Ash here. Okay, limited lawful good. Either AoE or Buster. Okay, and probably a 5-star. I mean, we can go with Achilles then. Okay, it's a single target Buster. We know that now. They're a 5-star. Male. Lawful good. Limit. Oh yeah, wait, Achilles is permanent. I keep forgetting he's not permanent. Single target male Buster limited. That's man attribute most likely. Okay. Could be Bima. Actually, no, Bima's probably Earth attribute, isn't he? I'm trying to think who could be who'd work here. Single target Buster. Single target Buster. Actually, Ichigo Toshizo works here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we hit everything. So it's a male single target 5-star berserker, limited man attribute, lawful good. I'm trying to remember lawful good berserkers. There we go. Okay, well, as a piece finish, it's recompiling, but we can finish this first. Let's quickly while doing this. There you go. All right. Probably kill time here to finish this. Okay, trying to think. Male single target Buster Berserkers that are limited. Hijikata is like the main one that jumps to mind for me, and that's the problem. Trying to think. What other options do we have? Honestly, I can think of a lot of the 4-star single target male berserkers. I can't think of any of the 5-star ones. God. Hey, actually, would be Kentucky. No, Kentucky's Earth attribute, though, I'm pretty sure. Right? No, okay, there we go. Oh, that was easy. Okay, nice. Cool. Boom. We have dealt with that. Turn that off. There we go. Okay, and then I can turn off my music, too. So now we can have the game music. Perfect. I would just run on Legendary Stalker. That's already that's the default difficulty.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
All right. Right, yeah, they did boss rematch.
There you are.
Yeah.
I've been looking all over for you.
We're gonna just do the speedrun tech of using the R1 here to move slightly faster, because we can't run.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
We're gonna have this be on our down input here. Last resort. I'm gonna move on to the up input. I usually like keeping that there. There we go. There you go.
Let's
Okay.
get you out of there. Find something that might help.
All right, there we go. Now we get a choice of starting weapon. We're going to the strength build, so we're doing Path of the Sweeper. That said, I really don't like the base strength weapon. It's not that great. I will still take it though. There we go. There we go. I'm not gonna rely on the free DLC weapon. It's genuinely like actually overpowered. Oh, that was a huge frame stutter. Damn. need to refresh myself on timings for basic enemies. There we go, got my pulse cells unlocked, good. There we go. There we are. Good, good, good. Oh, that's actually way forward. I need to go this way. Yep. Is that actually? Okay. Let's put this on the... Actually, I'll put on the upper belt. I am not a big fan of, like, how rare consumables are until you get to the Red Lobster. It's kind of wild. They're pretty good in this game, honestly. Like, I did an arcane run a while back, and, like, damn, the thermites actually, like, did serious damage. I need to tweak my camera control slightly. We're gonna... just quickly tweak my camera settings. It's a little bit too sensitive right now. Oh, there, it's a little bit better, yeah. It was like slightly too loose for me. Or they're slightly too loose for my new controller, because I'm pretty sure I used my old controller last time I played. That was several months ago. I need to get into the habit of responding to things with L1 like, instead of rolling again. Since this game is all about deflecting. Alright, get the Charger 2 here, nice. Bop. You should be able to get the other two finisher here. Right, it's a parry on this weapon. That's what the one triangle is. Worked out, though. Has a lot of active frames. Alrighty. Don't think there's any other items. That should be the key out. So let's actually get into the game proper. Alrighty.
This is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puzzle numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger. But the stargazer's strength.
Hello, Mesa and Raiders. She didn't get to wave? No. Damn. Hey, Fant, how's it going? She got to wave? Okay, one of you is lying. For 2 seconds. Okay, got it. It was a just frame wave. Hey, Mesa. Just like I asked earlier, between He-Man or Pinocchio, that was the deciding factor for Lies of P. For those who don't know, this is the Pinocchio Souls-like game. We're playing as our boy Pinocchio. Oh, thanks for the gifted sub, Gingy. His nose does grow long, but it's not on the character. It's on a portrait later in the game. The nose is actually a weapon you can get, funnily enough, at the end of the playthrough. Yeah, I just wanted to do a playthrough kind of to refresh myself, because I haven't played the DLC yet for Lies of P, so I was thinking about doing a fresh strength build playthrough and then transitioning that into the DLC, since I prefer rocking a strength build. Not to mention my preferred weapon handle for strength builds is very early in the game. We literally get it from like the second boss, or third boss. There we are. Yeah, like I basically just started the run pretty much immediately after Mesa started Tetris, so we're very early. You'll ain't missed pretty much anything. Oh, thank you for the follow, Francisco. Alrighty. That... did that dog just jump through the wall? Damn. That's kind of spooky, ain't gonna lie. We should really figure out a costume for our boy here, because we actually have a couple options now. Maybe we go with the make him look a little bit nicer, or we go with the plunge neckline. You know, let's do the let's keep the plunge, but with the nose. There we are. And the hat. There we go. Ah. Didn't quite need to retrain my parry timings. There we are. Not good. I guess I should give a Cliff's Notes of the actual plot for Lies of P. That we currently in game don't really know much about yet either. But basically, there's a huge uprising of puppets, which are robot like companions. They've gone crazy, started killing people, and so the entire city of Krot has basically gone to hell. And then we just randomly wake up in a train car. As a special puppet now to find our father and maybe solve the situation.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
Oh. Probably just get a couple levels off of this. I don't remember if the merchant actually sells anything worthwhile here. Outside, oh wait, electric abrasive. We do want this, yeah. Wait, does he sell infinite? Oh no, it's 3. Okay. Yeah, let's actually buy all of these. We do kind of want these. Probably buy all the throwing cells too. There we go. Good. We don't need any of these. These are just the extra copies of the starter weapons. So if you change your mind for what build you want to run, you can pretty easily swap. Let's pop ourselves some ergo here. There we go. Good, we get 1 level up. And then get on to our first boss proper, the Parade Master. There we are. Mostly just going to pump a little bit of health early till we get to 20. And it's probably going to be capacity, and then we start pumping strength. Because strength is really just for damage scaling. There's no like base stat requirements for weapons in this game. Ah, mistimed the L1 there. Go. Now we get ourselves to the free pop here. I genuinely keep forgetting that he does it from the opposite side. I keep thinking he's gonna swing from right to left instead of left to right there. Yeah, that catches me every time. Oh wow, that was a big wind-up move. Nice, we got a stagger here. All right, cool. There we go. Easy boss fight. Yep, yep. Honestly, for anyone who's never played Souls-likes before, this isn't a bad one to start with. Like, the if you're fine with pumping health, the game is shockingly nice. And there's a lot of options you have available to you defensively, more than just rolling, because the game is very deflect focused.
The hotel's security.
So if you want to play super defensive, the game's actually pretty rewarding for that.
So you'll have to lie to get inside.
And it kind of does support quite a few alternative build styles. The main issue is just like stat allocation can feel a little bit limited because you don't unlock respecking until fairly deep into the game. But weapon upgrading itself is very nice since your moveset is determined by the handle of your weapon, and then the blade is what determines your damage. So if you have a specific blade you like, you can just stick to that blade the whole game and just keep changing the handle you use for it to try out different movesets.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
Who are we? This is Liza P. We have to lie. Because we're a real boy.
Grand Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Our springs are reacting. Yeah. I honestly do like that quite a bit as like a gimmick, where it's a lot of the time you have to get away with lying. And then as the game progresses, the dialogue decisions become like more moral responses. So it's like it doesn't wear itself thin, honestly. It's fun. We are gonna try to go as human as possible. You can like technically get different alignments of human to puppet. Mostly determines what ending you get, but also I want to pet the cat, and petting the cat requires you be human, so. Yeah, kind of a done deal which way I go. I feel like that's gonna remind everyone of their family lore once the AI takes over. I'll be real. And I still waiting for money to get a CS2. Nice. How'd you make it to A5 with was that with everyone or with a specific character? Just watch her for now? Alright, yeah. Yeah, we gotta get you STS2, that way we can do co-op with 60. I mean, Ironclad might work. I forgot I put the nose.
So happy to see you.
Ironclad might be better for you to like get used to
Sophia.
once you maybe try like playing around with exhaust more,
Search
because I find that exhaust is like the most interesting way to play Ironclad.
You must
Baby girl is Sophia.
Geppetto will have answers.
She's our firekeeper lady for this game.
He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard.
I can confirm she's single, but I don't think her dad will let you get close. I'll be real with you.
Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Look at Gemini.
Jenny is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him.
Exhaust is super fun once you have the engine for it. Like,
Wait, take this pocket watch.
Dark Embrace.
Peril right now. This watch
Keep forgetting what the get block on exhaust card is called.
Be careful.
They're both like really solid, and you don't even need corruption. Corruption just makes it go crazy. We got Moonface Pocket Watch. We now have our infinite use Homeward Bone. So goodbye, Last Resort. You are unneeded. We can now swap you with the Pocket Watch. I forget, do you sell any weapon heads, my guy?
Welcome. My name. Please let me know how I may be of service at Hotel Krat. Comfort.
Hollandina's a real homeboy despite being a puppet.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service?
Right, no, he just sells Saint Quartz, right.
The Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law. All puppets must obey their creators.
I will say also, this game's story is like infinitely more straightforward than like any Souls game.
Not harm humans.
Like, if you want to play a Souls game for the story, this is honestly one of the better options.
Serves humans and the city of Krat. Fourth law.
The FromSoft ones are more here into the lore.
I've told you about the laws in
The lore is good in the other ones, but the story itself is like pretty bare minimum. It's left mostly to personal interpretation.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel. Welcome. Oh,
You can tell Antonia was a real beauty when she was younger.
met the Georgia Petto's puppet.
She got that
Had
grace.
a few loose screws, but Geppetto's skills are undiminished. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard, and he never came back. If he doesn't turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, I forgot. I was keeping this for him. It comes with a long story, but I think it's better off with you. Please find that old man, and do take care of yourself out there.
Alright. We gotta... She gave us some new clothes. We gotta put them on. Now we're ready for school. Do we try to play the piano? That's the question. I'm gonna quickly check the upper floor. I'm looking for one specific thing that moves. No, I don't see him. No. Wait, he could be by the mechanic girl. There he is. Hello, cat. No. We're not a real boy enough to pet the cat. Oh.
I heard about. You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Ah, Eugenie.
sound of it alone. That craftsmanship
Could be
comes only from
Eugenie.
Geppetto.
It's a J because of the accent aigu on the E there.
A custom arm from Geppetto himself is quite an accessory. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree. If any of your weapons need work, bring them to me. I know my way around a weapon.
Alrighty. Let's start upgrading our Great Sword of Fate blade. There's two specific blades I want to use, but we get them later.
A stargate powers itself by accumulating and absorbing.
And this will be our filler one until we get the first one of them, which we don't get the first one of them until like 3 areas from now. And the second one's like mid-game almost. There we go. You get 2 level ups here. Very nice, very nice. So we can swap our Legion arm. If we want to go back to the left arm of steel, which is basically just there to be a lightweight arm option. It's otherwise pretty bad, but I mean, I kind of want to keep my stuff. Oh yeah, right. They did add a boss rematch, which also keeps between save files. That's nice.
I'll use. Ergo is the miracle that made Krat prosper. Without Ergo, there would be no automated puppets to make Krat wealthy. When you move, you tap into the power of Ergo within you. Gather more Ergo. It will make you stronger. In the folklore of Krat, a cricket often acts as a guide. That is why these automated models became popular, but Gemini is unique. He's more than just a guide. As you get more familiar with Gemini, you'll see what I mean.
I'll probably pronounce Gemini like Jiminy, just so it sounds closer to Jiminy. It's so goofy. Also, for show watchers, does this man not look like Timothy Chalamet? Like, genuinely. Alright, off to our first zone. Or second zone, I guess. Alrighty. On to Elysian Boulevard.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Nothing here, nothing here. Alright. Pop it. Twist it. Turn it. Okay. More throwing cells. Good. Oh yeah, so kind of an important mechanic there. When I blocked that one dude's attack, it made like a really loud sound. That means I broke his weapon. And so if he tried to attack me with the weapon and succeeded, he'd be doing radically less damage now.
Was a regular
Kind of a big part of this game's gameplay.
wanted fancy
Is,
boutiques and shops. No place better.
is you can get rewarded for very defensive play by breaking enemy weapons. And this works on bosses too. Quite nice. Oh, I forgot to equip my throwing cells. Oops. There we are. Let's quickly throw these on. And while we're here, let's also throw on the electric abrasive. Not going to be relevant. It'll be more relevant for the next boss we fight, but not the one after that. So, yeah. Okay. New frame. Good. Yeah, armor upgrades in this game are pretty linear for the most part. It's basically just direct upgrades outside of elemental resistances on a few specific parts. So there's also very little, there's no real fashion souls here, outside of the costumes you get. Yep. That was a stored roll there. Oof. Unfortunate. There we are. Oof. Yeah. When their health bar glows white like that, it means if you land a charged R2, you can get a you can basically put them in a state where they're repostable. It's kind of like a halfway between how Bloodborne and like newer and like Elden Ring work. What's also nice is that perfect blocking works for progressing their posture meter as well. Very much like Sekiro. I forgot about that guy. Just deal with him that way. We ain't dying today. Actually, do we want to go down there? Not yet. I know it was quite rude of him. Just came at me with a giant pike while I was on a tiny little bridge. Some machines have no respect. Honestly. Okay, now I'm actually gonna make my way down because I want to unlock a shortcut since we're pretty low on healing. Another hidden moonstone, nice. And this looped us all the way back. So we now have 2 different shortcuts unlocked for the area. You can see this is... right... what is it? Lantern was like back here? Yeah, there's the lantern where we started. That's it, we don't need to heal yet. We're fine, we don't need to rest yet. Let's just interrupt him from charging at me so rudely with our little grappling hook there. Nice, nice, nice. Brain him there. Tragic that there's no friendly fire. He would have killed his buddy for me. Damn. There we are. There's a big boy. We don't care about the big boy quite yet. We still got this little ladder to take. That's the guy we brained earlier with the throwing cell. There's another throwy boy on top here. We are going to go down that hole. I just want to grab this item here first. Right, it's just another Fable Catalyst. We don't really care for those. Like, they are useful for people who need them, but we don't need them. We're just built different like that, you know? Actually, I should probably grind my weapon up first. There we go. Gonna walk past this kind fellow here. If I remember correctly, the shock status effect that we put on him increases the build-up rate of his, like, stagger meter. But we ultimately didn't need it because we did so much damage anyway. Very nice. Our first amulet. Very good. And then before we spend our stuff, we do have a merchant here, and I think this guy sells weapons.
Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. We survivors need to look out for each other. For your info.
Yeah, there we go, the electric coil. Nice. Do we need anything else? I don't think so. Yeah. Like, we can probably just pick these up and I think we're good. Nice. Now we can get into the real meat and potatoes of this game, which is... Oh wait, I need to go back to the, I need to go back to Eugenie, I think, before I can alter handles.
I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's. Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my best to guide you.
Yeah, so if we go back, Eugenie should enable us to customize our weapon, because I'm probably going to swap the handle out for the one that we got with that other weapon. Just to give us a different move set that's a little bit faster. Because we're so early that strength scaling isn't super relevant, so a faster weapon handle is kind of nice.
I know my way around.
Wait, I don't have it unlocked yet? I thought this was available immediately. Is it not? Oh my god. Never mind. Really? Oh shoot. Okay, I guess not. I thought that... You have to unlock it? I genuinely do not remember this being a thing you have to unlock. Damn. That's unfortunate then. It's early then. Oh, you know what? It's after the next boss. It's totally after the next boss. I actually think I know why too. Yeah. Yeah. That's when the game turns into a real playground. Right. Rude. Here we are. Another one of these throwing boyos over there. We're gonna be doing a lot of backtracking way later, by the way, because there's a lot of quests in the area that I just do that are gonna pop up as time goes on. There we go.
Is that a butterfly? Why is the ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
Warning: petrification disease quarantine zone. No trespassers. Everyone is a patient. Everyone is a patient or a lunatic. Do not speak to them. So how about we speak to them, huh?
For most people, this is their last stop. You are a good Samaritan for coming all the way here. I'm one. May I ask you a favor? My family took my baby from me and sent me here. They said it was for my own good, but it was heartless just the same. A baby must be with its mother. Please go to Quart City Hall and bring me my baby. Thank you so much, kind one. I can finally see my sweet Elena's face again. Please hurry. Hearts.
We must bring the child to the diseased lady.
My eyes.
That'll help the child. Yes.
Before I lose my sight. Please.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? Oh, I hope everybody's safe.
Damn, he's got me. This cop got my number. Crazy. Damn, I am really struggling with parry timings right now. Ooh, I can feel the rust. Oh. We just need him with the final hit of it, thankfully, so there we go. Even if we don't kill him, that does give a bunch of the gauge back, which is the good part for refilling our heal. And there it is. There's my beloved. Oh, how I miss thee. The Krat City Police baton. Oh, yes. We're gonna be, once we get the ability to swap around handles, that's gonna be the handle I'm using for like the rest of the game. It's the best strength scaling handle in the game. The trade-off is that the moveset has like really dinky range, but who cares about having no range when you do a gajillion damage and just one-tap everything? Ack. That's really tragic too. There was another shortcut like right at the end of this area. Oh, whatever. Oh yeah, so one interesting thing about this game's corpse run in comparison to other Souls games is every single time you get hit on the way back to getting your stuff, you actually lose a small percentage of the money you left behind. So you ideally want to get back to your stuff without actually taking any damage. Now there are items to mitigate how much you lose, but yeah, it's an interesting change they made here. It's only if you take a couple hits, like it's not like every hit's punishing, but it is an interesting thing to mind. If I'm correctly, there's a guy around the corner. No? I thought there was. There usually is. Oh, we have 3 minutes of ads coming up in a minute here. Yeah, I appreciate if you stuck around, but obviously don't feel like you have to if you're not up for that. Alternatively, if you have Prime or a sub, you can kind of bypass the ads. Or if you have Twitch Turbo, I think it is. Yeah. I'm gonna avoid doing anything like major, like boss fights while ads are running, but because we're getting fairly close to our next boss, actually. I'll probably just do a little bit of exploring, since I think I'll need like 5 minutes or so before I get to the boss anyway. Ooh. There we are. Get back a heal, nice. What's that? Here we go.
Who is it? Is that you, Murphy? Oh, I guess not. Sorry, I thought you were my friend, Murphy. Murphy is a super cool police officer. As a puppet, even the petrification disease can't get him. I wish I was like him. You should leave so you don't catch the disease from me.
There we are. That chesto there. That insulation converter is actually kind of important, because that is increased electric resistance for when we get to the boss later in the area. 2 bosses from now. And this activates the elevator that is by the lantern we had unlocked earlier. I'm gonna quickly go back to Eugenie, just upgrade our blade a little bit. Because, yeah, we're coming up on our next guy, which is, it's our first human boss. I'm probably gonna fumble parrying him a lot. I always do.
I know my...
That, there you go, good. Got 2k. Actually, can I buy that quartz off of Polendina? I can if I add some ergo. I think I'm just do that. Buy one of the quartz that he sells. Quartz will be relevant for upgrades, I think, after the next boss is when we unlock the stuff for it. So it'll be quite nice to have as much quartz as we can get. Don't mind me, boys. Sprint my way past them, and then I believe it's... Is it not at the end of the street there? I thought that... No, yeah, that door was openable, wasn't it? Yeah, because that's the bridge. Yeah. This is the boss on the bridge here. All puppets will be destroyed. Purge puppets.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy?
Is that Donkey?
You're their maker, practically their father. You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth. What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait. I know you. Or more like, I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me.
Damn.
Die! I'll kill you both, then shoot you up on the bridge.
Oh yeah, right. This guy's backstabbable. Tragic. Well, what a sad day it is to be backstabbable.
Cursed puppet! Back again?
Very tragic boss fight.
Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Finally, we meet. Son,
Oh my god.
it's a dream come true.
Geppetto.
Seeing you like this, I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets at City Hall. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful.
There's the Enigma assembly tool. That's what we needed.
I want to hear all about your experiences. But now isn't a good time. Use the Stalker's key to open the bridge door. Then get rid of the frenzied puppets that have seized City Hall. We'll catch up at Hotel Krat when you're done.
All right. You heard Dad. Got a simple goal. Just kill all of our kind.
So about that weapon assembly tool you were talking about. If you find any more weapons, let's try using them here.
Yeah, we're using them immediately. So yeah, we want to disassemble all of our weapons here, and then we're going to assemble a new weapon. Take the Greatsword of Fateblade and the Krat Police Baton. Boom. Now that's a weapon. Oh yeah. Honestly, do we need more health right now? Maybe I can start pushing motivity a little bit. Motivity's our strengths, is the strength stat in this game. Honestly, probably just, we'll get Vit to 20. And then afterwards, I can start pushing capacity and vigor, and then motivity is like a quaternary thing once I hit certain breakpoints. Probably get vigor to 10 before I start raising motivity. But as you can see, we have like much faster swings that are less sweeping. They're a lot smaller. Damn, these guys are fucking my shit up. But yeah, it's quite nice. It's a much faster moveset. We do quite a bit of damage too, since this weapon is also, this handle has innately better strength scaling already for what little strength we have. Quite nice. It's quite nice. Let's just get rid of this guy first. There we go. Oh. That's a moveset. Oh yeah. What's really nice too is the R2 is like pretty fast on this thing for the Charger 2. So it's very good for getting openings for once we break through posture meters. There we go. And then right up ahead is actually the next boss, but first we're gonna get ourselves a little shortcut opened up. Don't mind the, whatever this is. There we go. On to our next boss. Oh no, wait, boss is a little bit deeper. He's past that door over there. But there's a little bit more over to the run. Yeah, we're just gonna be using Charge R2s a lot. Oh, it's so effective.
survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
Alrighty. This chest here, and then we'll go back, hand that lady her puppet baby. Because, yeah, she never had an actual baby. Or she's gone so crazy that we can just kind of... Let's just assume it's her baby. I'm actually not sure what the specifics are there. But this will make her happy, I guess. It is very nice that they actually tell you when you have items for side quests, just which the closest Stargazer is to the NPCs. Because none of us are remembering every single side quest picked up, especially once they start to become more numerous. And also take longer to get through. You gotta love the little flourish after the second R1 there. Very classic.
You found her, kind one. I could sense her from miles away. Oh, my sweet Elena.
Elena?
Please let me hold her. There, my baby. I missed you so much. What do you think? Isn't my baby adorable?
Yeah, she's a cute baby.
That's right, kind one. You've granted me my only wish.
Yeah.
My sweet Elena. We're going to be happy now. Thank you so much, kind one. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude.
Yes, it's our first record. Let's go. Actually, how many? I have 3. Okay, we'll just do the next boss before I use the record. The records are actually kind of important for later. We will be listening to every single one of them. 1, because that's good music, and 2, they do progress your humanity if you listen to the whole thing. How many do we need to level up? Just a little bit more, so we can just pop one of these. There we go. Actually, do I just have it? I have 4,000 held. Yeah, screw it. Let's just get another level, honestly. Get to the nice 20 vitality. There we are. Now I don't need to worry as much. Yep, so this here is a summoning pool. You can use those to summon a NPC partner to help you with boss fights. They cost star fragments to use, but I don't really need them. However, they are very useful for anyone who feels they need the help, and they're pretty much offered before like every boss. So they help quite a bit. Since this game doesn't have like actual NPCs, like actual summons for other players, it's just NPCs. They did a really good job making that puppet come across as like super feral. It is an insane entrance for a boss, yeah. Ah, I didn't block in time. So the boss actually is speaking to me. That like those subtitles are real subtitles, but you just don't get the ability to understand them until like NG+. One of those kinds of games, you know? Getting pretty close to phase 2 here. Oh, nice. We're gonna get a nice head start on phase 2. Yep, there it is. That's a grab attack. That's the one move I'm like actively paying attention for, because I always forget the prompt for, well, the animation cue for it. Act. I need to dodge to the side there. I genuinely think Scrapped Watchman is like, for how early he is in the game, this is like probably one of the hardest bosses in the game. It's actually crazy how much of a difficulty spike he is over the rest of the game prior to this point. Okay, hit him with the R2 here. Nice. And we're like one hit from killing. There we go. I just chose to armor through at the end there because I was fumbling pretty bad, but not a bad first try. Last time I played, I think this is genuinely the boss that took me like the most retries. Straight up. Yo, we unlocked the pee organ. We're now allowed to pee. There we go. We picked up the faded whistle. So, yeah. As it turns out, that boss we fought was actually Murphy, the best friend of that kid I talked to when ads were playing. We'll have to, you know, give that kid his final rites, you know.
Whew, I think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Right, we need to unlock that first. Okay. I'm not gonna go straight to the hotel. I'm gonna go to that kid first. Just because I don't remember when the deadline for the quest cuts off. But some NPC quests have, like, deadlines, and I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. The reward's not, like, huge. I'm pretty sure it's just, like, a chunk of, ergo, so souls, but nonetheless. Gonna do something a little bit crazy here. We're just gonna drop down. It's a livable fall, and the kid is, like, fairly close to where I am right now. That's an item. Yeah, we need to go back the other way a little bit. Wait, did I drop down too early? I think I dropped down too early. Ah, whatever. Kid's, like, on the other side there, past this dog. Or past these dogs. Oh, one tapping the dog is beautiful. Ooh, lock on, like, really broke there for a second. This window? This window. No. It's that window. There we go.
If only we could play together like we used to, Murphy. I miss you. If only, Murphy, if only.
Oh, right. I need to, I forget there's, like, the one random item you have to actually use. It's a key item. Where is it? Yeah, small one, officer puppet. Sage. Is it just in my usable items? Oh, it is.
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
Sage. It wouldn't be a Souls game without quest lines that end in the deaths of NPCs. Really wouldn't be.
Welcome.
I'm gonna buy the next quartz available here. There we go.
The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are two groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the Alchemists and the Workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the two groups has been turbulent. but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way?
Nah, we're good, Polandina. Thanks, bud. Alright, time to go see Geppetto. But first, we must fiddle with our P organ. We can't do that yet. God damn, I have to talk to Geppetto first.
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me, even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Vanini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory. P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need.
There we go.
Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy to me.
Alright, there we go. They've unlocked the P organ. So, I mean, it's gonna be probably first Link Dodge. And for that, we will go to Ability Type. Or do we I'll grab first here, actually. I mean, I'm doing a lot of charged attacks, so this is pretty important. So probably we're going to go for these two. Stagger duration is also quite nice, but I think I don't need to rush that one as much. I want to rather get more staggers active. And then we're going to go to utility ones here, and it's probably lower charge attack stamina consumption. I can also get Charged Fable when Perfect Guard is executed. Yeah. Oh, actually, increased ergo upon eliminating an enemy is pretty important, yeah. There we go. Then we get Pulse Cells here. Let's get Perfect Guard Fable Charge. And then we can grab an attack or defense one. Let's increase our fatal attack. We're kind of just going to be focused on abusing those. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Now we go on to phase 2. Yeah, this is basically the skill tree of the game. As you can see, it costs more and more to unlock abilities as we progress. So, ooh, frame drop.
Vanini gave me that key, and now he's missing. Rescue him if you can.
Very good, very good. And I think Eugenie also want to talk with me.
I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating far away. That's one mystery solved. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert when it comes to Legion arms, but I'm pretty sure I can make one. The puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier.
Oh, Fulminous. Honestly, not a bad one to swap to. Just, it's lighter by a little bit, and the most important thing, applies shock, which means we stagger faster. Oh, I do not know why my frame rate is dropping so much right now. That's actually crazy. Like my whole stream like went down for like a second on my end earlier. I don't know what caused that.
You must understand. The city is on its deathbed. The petrification disease spreads too fast, and the puppets rampage everywhere. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. Everyone in Krot is just trying to survive. That's why I found you. Our only hope, Geppetto's puppet. We're both unique. I am able to wield the power of Ergo. Power I used to call on you. That's all I can say for now. Please, save Krot. I'll use my
Alright, cool. Thanks, level up lady. We still don't need to worry about capacity yet. Probably just get vigor. We do need a little bit more stamina since we're charge attack spamming. I can go back to the City Hall courtyard.
Here it is. The Nini Works. Everything you see here belongs to the Nini. The classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krot. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krot is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
I don't trust that bridge. I'm pretty sure that one breaks. Alright. Oh, holy frame stutter there. Jesus. Something is happening with my PC right now. God damn. Another charger 2 in there. There we go. Nice stagger. Good. Bop it. Twist it. Turn it. There we go. Really just hoping to find like the moonstone I need because I just need one more for another upgrade. And that'll make it so we like cleanly two-shot a lot of the guys here. I think that's it for our stuff here. It's just like one dude I didn't kill. Damn dog just keeps backing away. I don't know why she was waiting against the wall there. Did she, like, fall off the ledge? Or is she meant to, like, climb up the ledge when you get close? One or the other, probably. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. And there's more this way. Ring ring. Moshi moshi. You really gotta love the meter. Like, he's speaking in, like, actual meter and rhyming couplets, which is pretty fun. I mean, this is the classic. This is the human riddle, right? This the riddle of the Sphinx. It's a human. Can't believe the riddlers in Lies of P. Crazy. A Trinity key? Oh. I do like Arlecchino. He's a fun character. Out of what I haven't seen too much of the DLC, but out of what I have seen, I believe that Arlecchino is actually a boss in it, because the DLC takes place in the past. So I'm pretty excited to actually see how that goes. Ooh, holy frame stutter there. We didn't get any... Yeah, we didn't get any moonstone still. Unfortunate. Oh, we can get some more vigor. I'm probably gonna take vigor to 10. I think 10 vigor is enough for like the rest of the game, honestly. Crazy how much like how much hyper armor those guys have. They just don't stagger. That I don't know why that whiffed. That one hit though. Right, this is the way to the Puppet of the Future. I could fight them in the Poison Swamp. It is very boring to do that. So I'm gonna wait till later to fight that thing. It does give a Quartz on drop, I believe, but... yeah. As a level up, at least. So we can get that level up, and then we can progress to the actual zone proper. I'll probably just do this zone, and that'll be it for me for tonight, but, I mean, that'll be like another 30-40 minutes from now. See that to deal with these two. There we go. Salamander Blade. It's one of the few elemental handles in the game for doing builds with what's the stat called again? I want to say Arcane, but that's wrong. With Advance. I did an Advance run a few months ago. It is kind of a miserable time. Unfortunately, there's not that many things in the base game that actually scale with Advance well. So it's, if you're doing a build where you're just leveling Advance, it's pretty rough. Outside of consumables, the consumables are pretty cracked with it, but,
This
yeah.
place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out.
Oof, brained me directly with that, damn. There's the hidden moonstone, nice. Yeah, now we can fall down the hole here. Belford shot cartridge. That is our first cartridge upgrade here too. Nice. Oh. Yo, him big boy? Ah. Down he goes. Doorman. Nice kick. There's a stagger. Beautiful. Good stuff. Good stuff. Easy clap. And there's a Legion caliber. Nice. Okay. Get back here. There we go. Motivity crank. We love to see that. Take a little bit of D, it's all good though. And we got our next Stargazer, so we can head back to base and upgrade our weapon and finally alter our handle. The alter handle option is basically just you can like use special items to change scalings on your equipment. So now we'll get the real strength scaling going.
You're going to the factory he's the richest man in Krat. A little eccentric, maybe, but a good person. I heard he went to shut the factory down. I hope he's safe. I wouldn't want to lose my best customer. I know my way around.
Alright, so, alter weapon. Motivity scaling increased. This goes to all the way to A scaling. You love to see it. And there we go. We're at +3. Now we're on to the next weapon type. There's Sophia. Get my vigor to 10. We can pop some more ergo to get another level here. Yeah, that'll get us enough. And now we can start leveling up motivity. Yeah. Nice little extra chunk of damage. There's 5 more damage per level right now. Good to see. Good old Poison Swamp. It can't be a Souls game without a Poison Swamp after all. Unfortunately got corruption. Ooh, you hate to see it. There we go. I have corruption anyway, might as well just start wailing on him. One more. There we go. Very good, very good. Oof. There we go. Alright, that's all the items grabbed here. Nice. Down here, we can just go back to the Stargazer. A good head start on Moonstones for our next head we're going to use. Is good, because if I remember correctly, the next weapon head I want to use is actually in Vanini Works. It is... if I remember correctly, it's like pretty close to where the boss is, I want to say. Even at +2, it'll be out damaging the current weapon we have, so... Another shortcut. Yeehaw. Aw, ye. Of course, it wouldn't be a Souls game without Boulder. We're just gonna wait here for the next boulder to pass. There we go. Thanks for reading my R1 input game. I really appreciate it. I've got ads coming up in 3 minutes, but not too much is going to be happening outside of... There's like one kind of mini boss level enemy, at least for this early in the game, that kind of feel like a mini boss. That'll be up ahead, but that's about it, really. Forgot about this guy jump scaring me like that. There we are. The fire axe. If I remember correctly, it's not a bad strength weapon, but I didn't end up ever using the handle for it. And the axe itself is like, it's really just for slashing damage, so it's like, I never got too much use out of it.
Admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here, unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent.
There's the red fox and the black cat from Pinocchio. I've generally been so long since I've actually read Pinocchio, I don't even remember what their role was anymore in the story.
Of money in the air. Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Venini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Venini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, bet you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop.
Wow,
If
that's
you're in luck.
crazy.
I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment.
So he's gonna
Don't
scam
you?
us, right? This is a scam, but like,
I wish you had this.
we got it. We have to buy it, right? We have to. Warning: this book has been banned. If found, please report it to the city. Warning: this book has been banned. If found, please report to the city. Reading banned books result in punishment. You don't want to read it. You were warned, but you're reading a forbidden book. You're a bad person. Well, you're reading it, so this is what you get. The rose bloom at Rose Estate. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Reporter Cat. Cat is made with the support of the Red Lobster Inn.
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy. By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my mind. It's a shame that the original author went missing, but I fear you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side. That volume of the series is not easy to acquire. Take care you don't get torched.
Best of luck to you.
That's where the fireball was. Wait, this is the way it came from. What the heck? Right? Did I get turned around again? I do get turned around sometimes. No, this is new. Okay. And here's the Trinity key door. Nice. And the shortcut back to the Stargazer. That was an accidental double pop. Very cool. Nice. Weird sword roll there. Don't know what that was, but there we go. So that, I believe, drained the swamp, so I can go fight the Machine of the Future. Yeah. Yeah, they drained the swamp here. So there we go. You know that one of those had to, at least one of them had to be a real enemy. There we go.
I must atone for my sins. I must kill more puppets. More. Oh, wait. Those clothes. Leo? You came back? I killed countless puppets to atone for what I did. I didn't mean to break my vow.
I don't think I've ever had this interaction before. I didn't know that clothes actually affected NPC dialogue.
I'm sorry I ran away.
Huh.
Oh,
Interesting.
Ghost, just leave me be. It's the weight of guilt.
I didn't know about the special dialogue here. He normally just attacks you the second you drop down here.
Oh, puppets.
There you go, now he's attacking me.
Kill the puppets. I can't tell what's blood and what's oil. I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Just backstab loop him. You know how it goes.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
He can't tell what's blood or what's oil. There we go.
I'm sorry. I was afraid to die.
Gotta put on our new threads again. There we go. Oh. Go this way. There we are. That was lethal. I wasn't sure. Oh, so tragic. Anyway. Well, anyway, let's get those level ups. Big damage, big damage. I actually could do with. Let's get one capacity level. I do need to start leveling capacity. Because every single armor upgrade we get is going to require more and more capacity to use. So I need to stay on top of that. Just that we can comfortably use one weapon and then equip everything we need. And I'm gonna avoid running 2 weapons because that means getting more capacity. Even more capacity. It's like a whole loop. Just feeds into itself. I can just go this way. There we go. Now we have a shortcut that ties all the way back to the starting Stargazer.
Like a pipe. Didn't fit. Idioms, you know?
Anyway, time to go fight this thing. The puppet of the future. 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 Alright, get another knockdown. Take an E, good sir. Good robot. Alright, cool fight. Yeah, those things are honestly very easy to deal with because you can just stand under them. What made it annoying was the fact that I would be on a time limit with the poison swamp, so I just didn't want to sit in the poison swamp when dealing with this thing. Oh, the booster glaive. I love this thing so much. But it is not the weapon I'm running. But god, do I love that handle. I love the moveset on that thing so much. It's so good. Got like such a rad charged R2. Just sends you flying forward. And honestly a decently fast moveset too. It's a very fun weapon. But it is more of a skill it's more of a skill scaling weapon, unfortunately, so not super relevant from what I'm running.
Those stalkers just left. That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting. All right, Benini. Pull yourself together. You have a duty to this city. And to your own sterling reputation. Oh, easy now. No need to kill me.
Hey, Benini.
Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please,
Help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind.
Fear.
Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm.
Alrighty.
Before all this...
okay, the same dialogue. Okay, let's rest here, and then we'll clear out the enemies here, grab the chest. There should be a chest with with the weapon I want to use, with the head I want to use, rather. Yeah, buddy. And then we can swap to that head and use that for the fight against Fuoco. There we are. Nitrogen ampoule, good. I think that was everything, right? That's everything on the upper area? Yes, so we just have the lower area to do now. The chest is in the back left, if I remember correctly. But now that we've dealt with most of the guys here, we can deal with this robot. Oh, I fumbled the timing there. Should be staggering fairly soon here. Yeah, this should be the... yep, there we go. Ah, I thought I'd get the charger too in time. Workshop Union Standard Radiation Converter. Add another new converter. There we go. Good. And then we just have some projectile throwing guys in the lower part here to deal with. The chest is not here. Is it deeper in? Is the chest not... huh? What? It should be here, is it not? There should be a chest here somewhere that has the weapon I want. Am I misremembering where the wrench is? Huh? Did I pick it up and not realize? No. What? Oh, is it right after the boss? It must be right after the boss, huh? I remember it being in Vanini Works, but I guess it's after Fuoco. Okay, that's fine. That just means I can get some levels, and then we'll just fight Fuoco. I can go get the weapon, I guess, then. Upgrade it after the boss fight. And then we'll probably listen to the one record I have to listen to, and then call it. Yeah. You know, let's get to a nice round 20 motivity. Very nice. We're kind of going in the juice department here for damage. Jakes, that did more damage than I was expecting it to. We're fine. We'll live. Boss time. We should be pretty close to a stagger here. Because, yeah, we're going into phase 2. I forgot how much damage that does. Jeez, okay. Oh, I pressed up by accident. That was a really dumb way to die. I pressed up and swapped to thermite by accident, instead of staying on my flask. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even think we need the abrasive. I think I can just rock in, just raw dog it. We have like really good damage output right now. Like, just spam charged R2s. They win the day for me. There you go. That's how I avoid taking damage. Also, it is very nice that when you die, they put your ergo outside of the boss room. That way you don't need to, you know, enter the boss room and save quit if you enter the boss fight with stuff they want to spend. But so this game is very good about telegraphing where boss fights are, so... Oh. I need to just pay more attention to his animations here. That move is pretty fast. Okay. There we go. This time we got it. Alright, phase 2. No, not phase 2. What you doing, Fuoco? There's phase 2. Ah, a little bit too fumble that. Jeez, okay. Well, I might just be dead here from the dot. Or failing to block that correctly. I think this is the most I've died to Fuoco. I don't remember it taking more than like 3 attempts for me. I mean, this will be attempt number 3 coming up. I don't think I've ever seen the projectile attacks. Wouldn't be real. Every time I play this game, somehow a boss whips out something new. And uses a free chance to get a charge there too. Nice. Okay, that attack was a little bit too fast to get 2 R1s in. That was a little bit greedy on my part. As I get hit by that again. Okay, that was just me actually filling the block. There we go, nice. Alright, very clean transition into phase 2. Now it's gonna be the big, fire! I blocked too early. I let go of the block too early. And then I ate shit. Tragic. Slid off the geometry there. Damn. Gonna go into the boss fight pretty damaged. Oof. I honestly should be using Fulminous to set up shock. I blocked way too early there. What? It didn't let me block in time there. What? Huh? There we go. All right, phase 2. Never mind. We get a moment here to get a free charge R2. Then it's phase 2. Okay, he is like the damage resistance is actually too big to bother going for that. Yeah. Ah, I blocked too early. That move has so much delay on the startup. I got tagged by it. Nice. All right, there we go. This should be Fuoco. Very good, very good. Oh, grindstones, finally. Yes. So it should be a chest right after the... Yeah, okay, there's a ladder down here. It's probably after the ladder, then. Oh, there's quite a bit more before I get to the chest, huh? I remember being, like, fairly close to the... okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I know what room it's in now. There should be a cave up ahead, and it should be in a chest in the cave. Yeah, because there's the mine. Yep. It should be on an elevated platform as well. Now I remember it. Now I remember exactly where the chest is. Woo. Where did you sneak up from? Yeah, so it should be up atop that ladder there. There should be a chest, and I believe that chest is where the wrench is. Yeah, that chest should be the one I'm looking for. There it is. Yeah, so that wrench has like insanely high damage. That's why I want it. I'm gonna have a horrendous range, but the raw damage output is just absolutely absurd. I will be getting another head later that has much better range, even longer range than my current one, but also just has better raw damage, so it works quite well with this handle too. Oh, it somehow locked onto the barrel instead of the guy. Okay. Cool. I should have another one of these shovel guys coming down the stairs there. Yeah, there he is. He's in my way. Dark Moonstone in the Covenant, that's used for boss weapons. We'll be getting our first boss weapon fairly soon. So, yeah. Or rather, we'll be getting the merchant that sells us boss weapons very soon. There we go. That said, I'm probably going to be skipping a good chunk of the boss weapons because I'm going to be going for... basically, instead of a boss weapon, you have an option to take a like an equipable, an amulet. And a lot of the boss amulets are like genuinely pretty broken. So I'm gonna be passing up, I think, on most weapons that upgrade with the Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. There's one weapon later on that I'm probably gonna be picking up, which is the Frozen Feast, I believe it's called. Just because that is like the greatsword. That is like the ultra greatsword weapon, and it is goofy. Very Dragon Bone Smasher coded. So with this, we can put on the record and do our upgrading, and then once the record's done and all the upgrading is done, that'll be it for tonight. We start up with Feel, which is, in my opinion, probably the best song. So.
If it isn't my savior.
I know my way around.
Just no feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good.
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough.
I get.
Without the fact
Yeah, why Vern got just the Watcher Infinite? Yeah, I mean, it's a fun loop. And it's a it's kind of a free win for most runs. Because, like, the only thing that really counters it is, like, bosses like the Time Eater.
Listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself.
Or, like, those enemies with thorns. If you don't have, like, good block in your Infinite Engine.
At the moment, utterly at your service, my friend.
Pretty much, yeah. It's completely gambling on Rushdown. Yeah. Like, you were so reliant on Rushdown early because you don't want to bloat your deck. Mental Fortress does solve block hard, but now you're relying on 2 uncommon powers, which is kind of... Actually, no, is Rushdown uncommon or is it common? Mental Fortress is uncommon. Like, you're still kind of relying on rarer cards. Well, not rares, but less common.
It'll be safe with you.
And powers too at that.
Granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use. And my eye just... You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your...
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're still kind of fishing for it, and you're still hoping to get the ideal card for cycling, for Stance Dancing. Because you need to find a better... You ideally want to find a better Calm card, since Vigilance is a 2-coster. And then you need to upgrade Eruption, or get into something like Trample. Or not Trample, Tantrum.
No. Too much? It was too much.
Yeah. I'm gonna be saving my, like, our first Legion plug is gonna be going for a really specific arm, actually. I'm going to be going for, where is it? Falcon Eyes. Because this arm this is, like, the only arm that, like, really scales well with strength. With motivity. And it's quite good. It's a lot of upfront damage. So we'll be saving all of our Legion calibers to upgrade this thing. But I could theoretically swap from Fulminous to Flamberge. Flamberge is good AoE. But I think we'll stick with Fulminous for now. Yeah, like, if you can make Divinity work, it's so good.
Close your eyes. Come to me.
I'll use my.
And like, depending on how you thin your deck, you can even theoretically fit it into the infinite. It's just you then need an attack card that isn't getting you into Wrath. But like, it's fairly straightforward to fit like a Prostrate into the loop. You just need to be very aggressive in swapping down your cards. Well, in getting rid of cards with shops.
I am certain that the House of Vanini, even priceless things, have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the loop. Like,
Provenance.
you can get thin decks working with other characters. Like, Defect has infinites that work. Very straightforward. And yeah, it's like the Silent can cycle really hard, and you can make insane decks with her. Especially if you get Tingsha, you can make a discard deck that literally just infinitely does damage off of discarding and you don't even play attacks. But that's also still reliant on getting a specific power. Not a specific power, but a specific relic. Actually, Nuwanda, do I have you on Steam? I don't remember. Are we friends on Steam?
I always will.
Yeah, because I know I have 60, and I have a bunch of other people in the Mesa Discord. I don't remember if I had you or not. There you go. Yeah, because I'm just Emperor Emblem on Steam as well, so... Okay, that is everything, I think. Right?
I always welcome. Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us.
Shit.
If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venin.
And blocked. There you go.
I always no one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why, that day of all days, it was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
There we go. Alright, let's get some level ups going. Where is Sophia? Oh, I have quartz. I can also spend that. There's Sophia. Go spend the quartz quickly. And they'll be set up for, maybe tomorrow? I don't have anything crazy going on, and then depending how Emily feels, like, if she's fine, I stream with her on Saturday, but, like, after D&D, I might do more Lies of P, honestly. Like, I don't think I have anything I'm needed for Friday morning, so I can actually stay up later. Yeah, it's going into Good Friday. Like, yeah. There's nothing that I need to worry about. Yeah, because we can just make this the thing, and then that goes from there. Probably just increase pulse cells again. Yeah. Enhanced pulse cell recovery is quite nice. What are the other ability types, though? These we don't care too much outside of this. And increased special grindstone effect duration is nice, but that's it. So I don't need to worry too much about these. So yeah, I think I can get probably perfect guard destruction. And then enhanced pulse cell recovery. Get these out of the way. There we go. And then next we'll probably go for add amulet slot. That's just a really powerful effect to get an extra amulet. We have the issue that we are slightly heavy, so I need to do some levels in
I remember a few ergo puppets
in capacity.
according to their own volition before the frenzy. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet? The city of asked me any...
We'll ask the questions next time. Just get our level ups done, and then jump off. I actually want to get myself a little something to eat before I go to sleep. I'm a bit hungry.
I'll use my power.
Capacity. We can get a little bit more capacity going. Get that capacitation. No breathing. There we go. That should cover me for a little bit. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Well, thanks to everyone who hung around so long. It's went for around 3 hours. Yeah, I'll probably be back to this, and then yeah, we'll see how things go with how Emily feels as far as what I'm doing both tomorrow and Saturday. And then yeah. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. Actually, wait, let me see if there's someone to raid, maybe. Yes, buddy, I agree. We need to find someone to raid. You're so right, cat. Uh-huh. You're so right, buddy. You're so right, bud. I mean, actually, wait, Tanuki's streaming right now. We could raid Tanuki. Yes, buddy, you're so right. Uh-huh, yeah. Let's raid Tanuki. He's doing some Zenless right now. Although, actually, no, I think he might be doing Fae at the moment. I do not know what he's doing. We'll see. Yeah. Let's do that. If anyone wants to come over, go ahead. I'm probably just gonna raid and dip. Oh, hey, Mason. I didn't even realize you're still here. Didn't you go to bed? It's like 3 for you. Anyway. You were here this whole time? It's a good thing I didn't comment on some stuff that I wanted to say, actually, about the next upcoming chapters of Path of Radiance, then. There was some stuff I want to talk about that I was like, well, should I mention it? I don't know if she's still here or not. Because your Ike needs to hit stat benchmarks, and he's not there yet. Still a Larkin? Alright. Anyway, let's hit the raid and say hi to Tanuki, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. Bye-bye.